Problem 29. Locate the center of pressure horizontally from A in the vertical triangular area ABC. Use any method. You may use integration if you want, but I'll just use the formula based on the principles established in the so many examples that you encountered here. So this is the figure. This is similar. This is actually the extension of problem 28, but uh, just the center of pressure horizontally because it is lengthy. It will not fit in problem 28. So again, let's solve for h. It was 0.48 in the preceding slides. So it should also be 0.48 here. Remember that this is a right triangle, right angle at C. So opposite of theta as to hypotenuse, h as to 0.6 equals opposite of theta 0.8, hypotenuse 1. So h as to 0.6 equals 0.8 as to 1. So that's why h is 0.48 meter. Then location of centroid and center of pressure. Centroid 0.48 over 3 from AB, so 0.16. And let's call that isa v. This is the line that passes through the center of pressure. Remember the principle, the center of pressure is half the center of this line. So if the length of the line is L, then from the center of pressure to one end, L over 2, center of pressure to the other end, L over 2 also. So that's L over 2, but we are looking for x sub Cp from A. So we must add this distance here. So let's solve for E sub V. 2 over 275 in problem 28, but let's show that it is also 2 over, let's repeat the calculation here, the computation. So let's call that x sub 1. And we are looking for this distance, x sub CPA. So from the figure, x sub CPA is L over 2 plus x sub 1. So BART H is 1.6 plus 0.16, 1.76. That is needed for calculating E sub V. So x sub CPA is L over 2 plus x sub 1. Let's set up that. Let's solve for L first. To solve for L, we need E sub V. So E sub V is height of triangle square 0.48 square over 18 BART H. So that's why E sub V is 2 over 275, repeated from problem 28. So having found E sub V, we apply similar triangles to solve for L. L as to this distance. This distance is 0.48 minus 0.16 minus E sub V equals 1 as to H, 1 as to 0.48. So L as to 0.48 minus 0.16 minus E sub V equals 1 as to 0.48. So L therefore is 43 over 66 meters. Having found L, next is x sub 1. So adjacent of theta as to opposite. Then for the triangle ABC, adjacent is 0.6, opposite is 0.8. Because that's a right triangle also. Vertical, horizontal. Adjacent of theta as to opposite. The opposite to theta in this small triangle is 0.16 plus E sub V. So x sub 1, adjacent of theta as to opposite, 0.16 plus E sub V 2 over 75 equals adjacent to theta 0.6 in triangle ABC, opposite is 0.8. So solving for x sub 1 is 69 over 550. Finally, substitute here. Everything is known. X sub CPA is L over 2, 43 over 66 over 2, plus 69 over 550. So X sub CPA is 1489 over 3,300 meters. That's the exact value. The approximate value is 0.4512. So use this. You may ans you may have this answer in decimal form.